Chapter 4.6, Mixed Numbers and Improper Fractions. So the vocab for today is a proper fraction, an improper fraction, and a mixed number. Please be sure that you know exactly what each of these three forms of fractions are before you begin this lesson. Okay, example 1. Write 6 2/3 as an improper fraction. So there are several ways that you can do this. I'm going to start by using a model. So if I have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 circles, and then 2/3 of a circle. How many thirds do I have? An improper fraction, the numerator is greater than the denominator. So I'm going to break my holes, my 6 holes, into thirds and simply count the thirds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So my 6 holes equals 18 thirds plus the 2/3 that I have over here equals 20 thirds. So this is my improper fraction. Now, if I don't want to model it, I can break it into pieces. If I have 6 2/3, that's like having 6 plus 2/3. Well, 6, if I want to make that into thirds, 6 over 1 times something equals something over 3. Multiply by 3, 6 times 3 is 18. So I have, again, 18 thirds plus 2/3. I take this 18 thirds, this 2/3, and add it together to get 20 thirds. The third, and probably the most efficient way, is to say that 6 2/3 is 6 times 3 plus 2 all over 3. Using my order of operations, 6 times 3 is 18 plus 2 is 20 all over 3. Because it takes 3 pieces to make a whole, so if I have 3 pieces times 6 holes, I have 18, plus the 2 I already have, 20 thirds. Okay, example 2. If I can turn the page, there we go. So, a mechanic needs 3 1/4 gallons of oil for a diesel engine. How many quarts does he need? So here's my little hint that 1 quart is equal to 1/4 of a gallon. So 1 quart equals 1/4 of a gallon. Since there are 4 quarts in a gallon, you find the number of quarts by finding out how many fourths are there in 3 1/4 gallons. So since I'm already in fourths, I can just turn this into an improper fraction. So 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So I need 13 fourths or 13 quarts. I can also draw a picture to help me visualize this better. So I have 1, 2, 3 1/4 gallons. So the dashed is representing the rest of the full gallon that I don't actually have. I only have this quarter. So if I want to know how many quarts there are, if 1 quart equals 1/4 of the gallon, then here's 1 quart. If I break this into quarters, we have 2, 3, 4, 5 quarts. Break this one up. 6, 7, 8, 9 quarts, 10, 11, 12, 13 quarts. So in 1, 2, 3 1/4 gallons, I have 13 quarts. I want to know how many quarters do I have? Well, my numerator tells me that I have 13. I have 13 quarters, so therefore I have 13 quarts of oil. Okay, example 3. Each orange slice is 1/6 of an orange. How many oranges are in 9 slices? Well, if I have 9 slices, and each slice is 1/6 of an orange, then I have 9/6 of an orange. But that's an improper fraction, and I can't leave it like that, so I have a couple of different choices. The first is to break this into 2 separate fractions. 6/6, which is a whole, plus the 3/6 that are left. So 9/6 is the same as 6/6 plus 3/6, which equals 1 and 1/2. Remember, you always need to simplify when you can. So I have 1 1/2 oranges if I have 9 slices. The other way is to take my fraction, 9/6, and divide. Equals 9 divided by 6. 6 goes into 9 once, multiply, subtract. I don't have anything to bring down, so I have 3/6 as my remaining fraction, which again equals 1 and 1/2 oranges. Either of these methods works. You can break the fractions apart into a whole and what's left. You can divide. Both of them work. Experiment with them and pick the one that works best for you. That's it for today's examples. Do your quick check in your CYU, and we will go over this the next time I see you.